He don't care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love ATN News Media Group.
ATN News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to Sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
Good morning, family. Good morning, Renee Jackson, the family from the Chi. Lorna Winters is here. She just had to step out, but she on her way back in. Good morning, little mama, love mama. M. Corsi, Meat Freak, my brother from Palaca Fort is in the building. Tasha Bella, Michelle, good morning. Francine Johnson, Yvette Bailey, Salty Chef, what's good? Tia Harris, morning. Jade Williams, Taliba, Peace family, Patrice Moore, good morning. Isaiah, good morning, good brother. Mr. Thomas, Isaiah Thomas is in the building. Gutter Black, Laquita, the sister from Tennessee. Good morning, Brenda, Mama Marshall, good morning. Winter's on her way. She just had to take a call outside, so she should be in any minute. Linda Chilton, good morning. Let me get this together. I had that up. So, I'm just waiting on her to come through the door. Rano, good morning. She said she's going to give y'all a show that's going to be so fantastic today. It might be one of her best, shadiest shows, she said. Vincent Dave, good morning. I hear her right now. She's finna be walking through the door any second. Let me go ahead and get her set up. Jaleesa Mayfield, good morning. No name. Christine Lunatic, 1965, morning. Vincent Dave, again, morning. Cassie Marie, Rhonda Murphy, Rose Morrow, Carolyn Hendricks, Tracy Glenn, KZ114. I'm glad you decided to come on back in the building.
I was in the parking lot.
I said, I let the family know you was here. I said, she's here. I said she was taking care of business. So that phone be working. Okay, look at my cousin that popped in. Miss Wynn. Taisha.
Hi, Taisha.
I call her T though.
Hi, T.
Just for short. That's what family do.
That's what
and you can cut that mic, you can cut that phone down. This is
Yeah,
how we always
ears?
This is how we always fall out.
We're not about to fall out today.
Marcia, Pasadena, Cali in the building. Marcia A. Talbert.
We got Callie in the building.
Valerie Barber, yeah.
Where my Florida peeps at? And my Texas peeps
They, Maurice already in the building.
Hey, Maurice.
We got Sag Nasty in the building.
Hey, Saginaw.
We got Carson Newbar. And you got Michelle Pfeiffer in the building.
Hey,
Look at
First
Becky
Lady.
B.
Becky B.
What you got good on the agenda today? I told him you said this was going to be one of your shadiest.
Why you telling people a lot like
that's
that?
What you did tell me.
I didn't tell you I was going to be shady
You said it was
today.
going to be hella tea.
Mickey, I'm trying to be a better person.
Time too late for that.
I'm trying to be a better person, so I'm not coming with all of that shade and all of that mess.
Not today.
That's what they here for. I'm not about to give it to them until 9:15.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they know. Otis Johnson, Alabama.
I'm not about to give it to him right now.
My good brother, Bilal.
Bilal, that's my good brother too. Hi, Bilal.
Maxine Murray in the building. I see Flint Caskets in the building. You ready for me to unveil you now?
Yeah, I guess that's what you call it.
I mean, right now the camera is you blocked. So
oh, I know. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Ready for the unveil?
Yes, the big reveal.
She's here.
Okay, stand me. I swear.
Larissa, good morning.
Good morning,
Irma,
everybody.
Aluna, good morning. Victoria, William,
That's
good
my
good
cousin Luna
brother.
been rocking with us.
And look, Miss Spring Heron in the building. And
Hey,
good
Miss
brother,
Spring.
My good brother Michael Clack. He's in the building.
What's up, brother Clack? Click,
Okay,
clack.
you got Cameron from Sanford, Florida.
Okay.
In the building.
I gotta make sure I got Florida here.
Avis is in the Avis Hopkins is in the building.
Avis. Oh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. She said to Winter's in the family. Yes. And you too. Because we all a family. Y'all know how we do.
Yep.
We a family.
Until the drama starts. Kathleen King, good morning. Asaya Aquil.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this brother. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
In case people don't know. We got Kathleen King. Is in the building. What you started over there?
Something, me and Kermit be having different colors going on in our messenger chat.
Got it.
I got.
It's just good beefing going on there.
No, ain't nobody beefing. Who beefing?
Okay. I'm just making
It's Tuesday. It's Terrific Tuesday.
Terrific Tuesday.
And we ain't got no time to beef because we too busy trying to get the bag.
Oh, for sure.
So
almost to the bag, though.
Oh man, it's almost there. It's almost there. It is. It's almost there.
Woodrow Green back in the building.
We got some birthdays today, though.
Made it back to GA.
What's up? Click clack is
Andre Holland in the building. Andre Holland was in Clubhouse Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, you know that. Queen Anifa's in the building.
What's up, Queen? That's TT.
Yeah, Terry Knight Nixon's in the building.
Hi, Miss Terry.
Jonathan Joy in the building. That's another fellow Tennessean. Sonya in the building. I remember I was butchering her name, but I'm glad I got to meet her at the school.
I'm glad.
And she told me some of these people.
You got them together.
She came.
I know, in a nice way. In a nice way.
Yeah.
Golly.
You just want. Oh, well, look at Miss Burns, a councilwoman. Tanya Burns.
Good morning, 810 News Media.
She was in the clubhouse.
Yes, she was. She graced us with her presence this Saturday. I'm telling y'all got to come to the trap on Saturday nights.
Oh, look at Yvette.
It's BYOB.
She said, went to see in the city that you want to live in.
New York.
East Coast.
New York is calling my name. I'm going to be there soon. I'm going to be in Times Square on a billboard. I'm telling you.
I got to put on my, this is my spokesperson for 18. I got right here, my girl, but this that's just, 18, we are building a bigger family.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, Miss Rose, right there.
Building a bigger family. We got Miss Rose. We have to take care of people that working for 18. We got Dale. He make everything possible.
Man, we got to take care of our people. I'm telling you. Jones. How you say his name? Mr. Jones. Maynard.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Yep, Mr. Jones. And then prayers to my big sister, Christine Brown, who was involved in an awful accident on Easter.
Prayers,
airbag deployment and everything. So I hope she's watching and recuperating and getting better. Her and her niece and her great nephews. What you cracking up about?
Miss Rose said, I'm paying rent right now.
That's why she mad, like, go on and pay their rent too. I know that's right, Miss Rose.
And you see one of the...
It's the gold in here. She ain't got on here yet?
Nah, Angie.
Oh, she must be flying somewhere, using up her Delta points.
Yeah, she just put a picture up. We had just made a deal that wasn't no more out of town to June.
She didn't shake on that.
Yeah.
She didn't shake on that. And she left us here. She said it's cold.
I'm tired. I can't keep, like I said, I can't.
Angie is our A10 travel agent.
Yeah.
She travels.
And our good brother, the field reporter, Mr. James Cochran.
James Cochran, okay, our A10 News Media Group traffic reporter, Mr. James Cochran is out there. Do we have any traffic reports going on this morning, sir? Other than don't take Ballinger and Welch, you will get swallowed. up in those potholes that they got there.
I couldn't do no more laugh when I see somebody put.
You want to get swallowed up?
And you know what I was thinking, man?
Jamar McKenzie posted that post, and somebody put in there, "You want to get swallowed up?"
Listen, thank you, bro. I said up out there in the holler when I seen it. I said,
"You ever been swallowed up?"
TD
I bet he ever said that.
Yeah, I know he is.
You want to get swallowed up? Swallowed up.
Yeah, in fact, good morning. What do you think right now? It's rough on. Listen, when you see them locking millionaires up, we ain't got a chance in hell.
Not a damn chance. Not a chance. But we gonna keep going.
Beverly Biggs. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm telling you, I'm like when I seen it, I said, "Oh boy." Here we go. Had me thinking of some stuff. I'm like, what did I do back in 98, 99, 2000?
Nothing. I made
come out to y'all lying.
Look, that was not me in that Freaknik movie. Right. Not me. I don't know nothing about Uncle Luke. Nothing.
And I see OG Wig in the building.
You may see him in the Freaknik movie. You may see him. I ain't telling you. I don't mean to tell you business, but you might be a guest star in that Freaknik movie down there in Magic City. I'm just saying.
Don't you stop it. Like I said, I don't want to see nothing. I'm telling you what they be saying. I'm gonna be hollering right with them. No, she's lying. See, they don't know how to fight it out. I'm gonna fight it out to the end. She's lying. But I'm just saying, when they do stuff like that, you be hearing about, you be like, Lord, listen. I'm just telling you, when I watch, because we finna get to the Tia Flint, but I'm just saying. I seen Steve and they tell Uncle Luke, and they weren't coming after you. And I thought Luke them remember Luke them was the reason you had to put parental advisory on CD.
Was. My mama took my whole 2 Live Crew cassette tape and just took out all the tape. I don't even know how she found it. I wasn't playing it in the house, but she knew something about it. Just told the whole damn thing up.
When you see What's Up Showtime. Tony Terry, good morning. But when you see Luke was considered PG-13 to the parties Puffy was throwing, I knew someone right. Good morning, Sean Sims. And you see the family had to put her stuff on there.
Is the Freaknik movie out? I want to go watch it. Stephanie, you said you seen it. We're good. It wasn't short back then. Just make sure you didn't see no girl with no long black hair.
She just had a good game, Jay Williams. That's all I can say. She just had a good game.
Caitlin Clark, that's the big best.
Iowa, yeah, well, they whooped LSU.
I know you just not feeling her at all.
Not
so they
at
beat
all.
LSU?
Yeah,
Angel Reese and them, they out?
Yeah, they done.
Did they beat them bad?
Nah, they won by 7.
Okay.
So I ain't really been happy. I've been disgusted some of the stuff that was going on, but I'm saying
Kendra said this out, but she ain't watching it. Kendra, we gonna watch it together.
But that
was our year.
That was considered PG-13 to all these new tapes that's coming out.
You ain't lying.
I'm just telling you.
I mean, Freaknik was like church.
Yeah.
Compared to what they doing now on Facebook.
Now, it's like, oh my God. I'm like, man. Oh, South Carolina, SC lost to hot damn.
Mickey, you know you be in the sports.
Sandra Martin, good morning. Nah, I ain't been. My people ain't in it, so it's been like hell with it.
She dropped 40?
Yeah, she dropped 40.
So is that the one that's saying that they think she can play in the NBA? I still believe that she ain't ready for no men. I'm just saying. I ain't one of them, whatever you want to call it.
I think Stephanie giving us a warning. We might see her on there.
Okay, so she trying to. Okay, Stephanie, we understand.
We might. I won't watch it then, family, because I don't want to see none of my family that's on.
That's it right there. That's it.
Yeah, USC.
Thank God.
For
no cell phones back then, baby.
I'm not watching.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm not watching it.
Thank you for no Facebook. Thank you, Jesus, for no social media.
Yeah.
We made it through. I sound like the Can Spirituals. We made it.
I'm not watching it.
Why not? We good. Look, even Carol on here. Carol, was you down at the Freaknik too? No, I'm just saying. I don't think all of us was down there.
I'm just saying, if y'all was there, I'm not watching it because what you saying, we got a couple of affiliates from 810 that might show up on there. I'm gonna throw the disclaimer out. the people that might be associated with 18, if they is on the Freaknik, Lord forbid if they got them. That was them.
Ain't get me.
And they changed now from what I've been hearing.
Yes, God is good.
But that's them. So
All the time.
don't
All
hold
the
that
time.
10. Because I didn't do no background research on it. I thought these was good people I was bringing.
We are.
So whatever they did back then,
No.
I'm not gonna hold that against.
No.
I just threw the disclaimer out.
Just throw it out there.
But that's on them. That ain't 10.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't out there.
I thought these God-fearing church women.
We are.
That I done brought
We are.
aboard.
Yes, we are. What
Whatever
us?
come out, that's on you.
What?
I'm just saying.
Ain't that stuff?
Stephanie said, "We have lived, baby." See that when I hear stuff like that, Stephanie, this is what gets me scared that some things might come out down. I'm telling y'all.
I live my life.
Okay, then, but you own it.
I ain't tripping about no club. Listen, like the kids say nowadays, the streets don't owe me nothing.
Okay, that's what we're gonna change it. Let's get to these recalls that got pushed through. I don't want to know what happened. Y'all not finna clean up
you just
y'all
don't
past.
want none of your stuff to come out.
I wasn't there.
That's what your mouth say.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, okay, you wasn't there. But listen.
Hold up. I'm not trying to I'm trying to clean this up for you.
I thank you, Carol. I'm trying to help you out. I feel like y'all, Carol, I ain't got nothing on you. But you know, he be over here be doing background checks and he be holding up them little folders like Liddell in the council meeting gonna be threatening me on here like I'm gonna drop this on you and Carol if y'all don't act right.
I might tell y'all, say somebody threw something in my inbox. Please tell me it ain't no more. That's what I be asking y'all. Y'all have me scared. Like, let me know about your exes. They ain't gonna be coming up to the studio, knocking stuff over, looking for y'all. I just be wanting to know what's going on. Help me, help y'all, because I'm a snitch. So if you do any wrong, I'm telling on you.
I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you, because I got at this age, it's like, listen,
I ain't got time for no drama.
Yeah, I ain't got time for him, whoever. If it's her questioning me, I'm gonna be like, look, you know who you is. Why you even coming over here? We shoot a podcast.
We have drama-free zone up here at the ATN Studios. Don't come up here with that stuff.
Look at Donovan J. L. Lyons from Queens in the building.
New York. Dang, Michelle. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. Not you, Michelle.
Not the one that be coming down there talking so eloquently. Listen, I'm done. Let's get off of that.
Let's get into it. Someone said, I was at, what did you do?
Sarah P,
I was at the Saber Light yesterday and heard someone shout out ATN News Media Group. I tried to catch up and say, hey, fellow bumper, but she left before I lost her. Man, I'm telling you, it's been a lot of people around here. Look, that's right, big sister. Tell them don't be no snitch.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm only fighting for what I done done. I'm not fighting for what nobody else done.
That's right, big sister. You don't tell everything you know.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
One person over here, he got me hemmed up like I ain't even got nothing to do with
you
this.
You just stay silent. We got you.
But if they whoop my ass, then I'm
going to get help.
Nah, that ain't gonna go like that. I want the person who ass supposed to get whooped, not mine.
Snitches get stitches. You got to read Liddell's dissertation.
Oh my God! No snitching. That she blamed on rap music.
Yeah,
that's a hell of a. Boy, she's a likability expert. She might have like
made that shit up because I don't know nobody that like her.
And they passed it. That's what she got a PhD for. I'm going back to college.
Deborah said she was around Myers. She was walking around Myers in the morning bumping and people recognized. Yeah, they recognized the bump. What you thought? Girl? Listen, we be everywhere. They be bumping all across the nation with the ATN gear on. And speaking of that.
Yes.
You too. Put it up. You too can be just like us and get you some ATN merch. You can get you a tumbler when you're out there jogging, doing your exercises in Central Park for those of you that's in New York. Or if you need a sweatshirt up there in Connecticut or a t-shirt down there in Miami with Angie Mac, go to www.beyout5.com and order you your ATN merch. Because I'm telling you, you better get on this train now because the stuff that I got coming up for you and these stars coming up on ATN's platform in the next few weeks, baby.
Unbelievable.
Baby. Y'all gonna be like, what?
The
Baby.
bag is close.
I text
And
Mickey
if it ain't,
last
I'ma
night.
talk-
I said, Mickey, guess who I got? He was like, I should have couple people miles up last night. I can't wait to announce that.
But you know what? I had to take some meds last night.
Why?
I think nigga gave me that damn shit she had, man. I'm congested.
Stay over there.
That's why I am. I took my meds though. I had some of that that NyQuil. What
right,
they call
big
it.
Sister.
I had that NyQuil, but I ain't mixed mine in no pop. I took mine that like how they that cup, that measuring
Who
cup.
Who mixed NyQuil and pop?
Oh, that ain't cough syrup. I thought that was cough syrup. I'm slow. You mean that real?
That ain't
stuff.
no lean.
My bad, but it put me down though.
I bet it did.
It put me down.
Speaking of getting put down,
this brother Sean Sims.
She getting help while you get whooped. That's it, Sean. I'm going to get help.
Vice versa. They're gonna be like, yeah, she can handle it.
I'm just saying.
I believe I'm like this. We like the Army, all boots on the ground. That means if I'm out there throwing, I expect the women of 18 to help. I'm just telling you how it is. I don't care. I mean, like, we down there like a clique. I expect the help. We all go down. I don't care if it's eyelashes flying, nails popping off. Everybody got to go down.
I got you, Vicky. I got you. I'm 10 toes down with you.
No, I'm on that too, Sean. I've been taking my elderberry.
Back outside.
But I know where this came from. Them little nasty throats at council. And I just told everybody, have your mask on. I'm telling you. This is unbelievable. The way I'm down there, I'm telling you, every time I go to council, I come back with it.
Well, I'm gonna be with you Wednesday, and I'm gonna set up.
I might sit this one out and get my body healed though.
Oh, you gonna send me by myself?
Maybe you can catch it. I don't know what's going on, but it always be cold in there.
Listen, hey, there go my sister Patrice Moore. Everybody up here, we need to send out our prayers to Dr. Bucko and little Miss Missy for a speedy recovery, because it ain't the same.
Oh, brother,
it ain't the same without my babies on here.
I would say the Cash App.
Ooh, Stephanie was down there throwing your.
She said when the wig go up his own.
You bet. I gotta look at your post. But y'all send speedy recovery out to my baby, Dr. Bucko and little Miss Missy.
And me too.
And Mickey too.
I need the prayer warriors on this one. Cause I'm telling you, every time I go down to that little council, they don't be like, I didn't watch them just hack, especially what's the name, man? Man, I done watched a couple of them people.
I don't know why.
But I'm trying to get my immune system built up. I'm doing my vitamins and stuff, and I'm trying to stay away from the hate. Look at Anna's in the building.
Hey, Anna from the Buenos Dias familia. See, we got everybody on it. Buenos Dias.
We got our brother
Good
in
morning. Grand Rising. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam to the family.
We got everybody on here. They've been playing you like a fiddle. I know, because I seen. But first of all, we need to talk about why Dr. Bucko got his own lazy boy recliner. He's spoiled. That baby is spoiled. And I seen him with his eyes closed, sitting up there with a little smile on his face. But when he was in the bed, that poor baby was sick. I just want him to get better, because I ain't heard from him. He needed to call in. I miss Dr. Bucko. We're going to have one Friday towards the end of the show. We're going to have you to bring the babies up here. You can't listen to the whole show because, St. Louis and them be on here. But like towards the end of the show, we got to bring our babies up here so they can, get them a little something for the weekend.
Okay, now since we got the pleasantries out, Vicky Bailey, she coming in from Kentucky. Since we got the pleasantries out, let's get right down to the madness.
Oh, well.
Because it's political season.
It was always political season. So I don't know what I sent you this morning. I'm just going to read it because I don't. So down in Detroit, right down the 75 corridor pipeline here, they seized 90 pounds of fentanyl from the gas station. You looking at me like, what?
90 pounds of fentanyl.
90 pounds of fentanyl.
I just gotta say something. What the
A
hell?
tip led to the seizure of more than 90 pounds of
A
fentanyl
tip.
from
A
a
tip
tip.
my ass.
I'm
They're gonna
telling
be
you.
at this gas station at such and such. That was the tip.
That was a hell of a tip. 90 pounds of fentanyl from a Detroit gas station, according to a federal court filing. Last September, Livonia police learned that I ain't gonna speak no names on here because I don't want nobody looking for me. They call him Blue out on the streets. The person who gave police the information said Willis owned that Blue
Man,
owned the gas station with the car wash
You
on
fired.
Liver North in Detroit.
She's not a.
And
She's
so,
not part of 18.
we're gonna send James, our A10 traffic reporter, down there to the gas station to see if it's any more fentanyl that's been left that they left over. They just seize it all. Make sure he do a thorough sweep of the gas station there. And so they found more than $130,000 in cash, watches, gold chains, handguns.
That's how they was. So they had their necklaces on. They was like, "Hey, we drug
I ain't
dealers."
done yet.
Oh, go ahead.
6 pounds of cocaine, a peel press, drug packaging material, scales, a handgun, and 18,000 more in cash.
All in the car.
That's in the gas station.
Oh, they was at the. That was the gas station that got raided.
Yeah.
Oh my God, who told on them?
I know somebody who was very, very upset at them. So
you can get your fix and get your gas. All one stop.
I didn't say that.
I'm surprised they had no weed there. I'm just saying.
Look, let me go back through it and make sure we ain't missed that.
Oh my God.
But 90 pounds ain't the fentanyl is that stuff you can touch and it'll kill you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What type of people, what high do you listen, man?
I don't want to get high like that.
I'm just trying to figure out what this is unbelievable. You will sell something that can kill your clientele. This like you get this one. I ain't trying to be funny, but he might come spend $1,000 with you that one day and you never see him again in life. He's done. That's how they doing it.
The trap gas station.
Man, I'm just saying, who want to sell some drugs that can kill a person? Like literally kill you.
Yeah. And then 25 minutes ago, they just put out that, and it's a new bacterial infection is on the rise in the United States, according to the CDC. They don't know what it is yet. A physician at Ohio State's Wexner Medical Center shared tips on treatment and prevention. It's some new bacterial outbreak.
Welcome to the Hunger Games.
What?
So they whipping this a new one they whipping out on us now. Have you watched the Hunger Games?
No, and I heard a little bit about it, but
yeah, all this new shit they whipping out. Lord have mercy.
So I can't even say the name of this. I don't even know what it is. But they got a lot of cases.
Oh my God.
And so far this year, they had 143 cases have been reported to the CDC as of March 25th, which is 62 more than the number reported at the same time last year. So it's affecting adults between the ages of 30 and 60, mostly Black or African American, 63% of the people. And people with HIV are also catching this as well. Of 94 patients, 17 of them have died from the infection. And that's a rise in the fertility rate. So, yeah. I'm trying to see what the symptoms are because fever, stiff neck, headache, nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light, and altered mental status. How you feeling over there?
About 6 out of 3 of them. Shit, what the hell? This is
cold hands, aches, pains, diarrhea, rapid breathing, a dark purple rash.
I'm like Sean Sim, common cold. Like common cold, boy. I tell you, y'all need to go watch Escape from LA. You go watch that movie Escape from LA. It was part 2. It was Snake Blitz and it was Escape from New York. But they did it, even though this was a worse one. I mean, Escape from New York was better, but the Escape from LA. What was crazy is like what we seeing now. They was talking about the disease that they gave him. They gave him a virus for him to complete the mission, and they had the cure. But after it was all said and done, they was like, man, they tricked you. They just gave you a common cold.
This shit is crazy. So then while we're talking about that, let's just skip right on over
Good
to
morning, Jessica.
good
Jeffrey
morning.
McNeil,
Good morning. Bio warfare.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shit,
I'm
you
feeling
weren't
that.
gonna say
And fentanyl is claiming a lot of our young people. Yes, it is, Miss Bailey. Yes, it is. Right, Bruce. Those just the side effects. Y'all ever be watching those commercials where they tell you you can lose weight, like Ozempic and Wegovy? They got all type of lawsuits and stuff out with that now because it's causing a lot of gastro issues. But they be like, not those medications specifically, but those just the first two that came to mind. They like the side effects, rapid heart breathing, high blood pressure, heart attacks, seizures. I'm like, damn, who want to take this? But you're gonna be skinny, but you be dead though. You ever notice that? The side effects on the medication. Mickey, put the phone down.
I was sharing. You see what I'm doing? I'm sharing.
I need you to engage
I'm engaged.
in this podcast today.
I'm engaged.
See how I have to get on him too. And then so let's bring it back home to some Flint news here. So I'm trying to find the correct I want to find the correct thingamajiggy here. Make sure I find it. So I got something yesterday where they said Johnny Cole was gonna get out of jail.
That's what you was trying to send to me.
Yeah, but did I send it to you
Nope.
the right way? I didn't think I did, so I said I would just go ahead and read it.
Go ahead and read it.
Hey, happy birthday to Flint Caskets today too.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to the homie from the Flint Caskets. We love you. Happy birthday. One of our loyal longtime supporters of Flint Caskets of 810 News Media Group. Hold on, I'm looking for it, Mickey.
Okay, no, I thought you sent me, but you sent me the show. That's what you said.
Okay, so it says that accused child rapist in Flint was given a chance for release, then new allegations arose. I don't feel like pedophiles can be rehabilitated.
Chrissy Carmichael, good morning. Oh, there she goes. She finally.
Oh, hey, Angie, did you wake up? Did one of the palm trees shake and wake you up?
She ain't listening to nothing I said that these trips was canceled for me.
No, she's not listening. That's our 810
she's rebellious
traveler.
Yeah, she's right.
So back to this little thing right here. A Genesee County judge on Monday reversed, the same judge, Celeste Bill, reversed a prior order granting a personal recognizance bond to a Flint man accused of sexually assaulting an underage boy while knowingly having HIV. So remember, the first time he went to jail, 49 adult men came forward. 49. We don't know how many more was left because everybody ain't about to come forward because they a little embarrassed. They don't want their stuff out there. And they be a little down low. So he had gave 49 men HIV, knowing that he had it, but he didn't tell them. And ain't no telling who they didn't spread it to. But they came forward. He went to jail for that. Now, I had a conversation with somebody like, damn, that's attempted murder. It may have been Deldrin, the boy from NOLA. Like, that's attempted murder right there. But then they let him out again. He had been rehabilitated. So he stopped and from the older men and started wearing Nickelodeon and Sesame Street shirts. He'd have moved down to the teenage guys, okay? Now, we was at the press conference.
I'm not guys, I'm
boys. You're right. I'm sorry, boys. The boys, because they are boys. You're right. And we was at the press conference down in Swanson's office where they showed the text messages and he flashing money and talking about buying them PlayStations and all of this type of stuff. And he gave a 14-year-old boy HIV. Okay. So that right there was enough that his ass should have been put under the jail for the rest of his damn life. But then they decided to give him another chance. And the thing about it, talking to people, they don't release his ass back into Fenton and Davison and all of the other outskirts of the communities. They put him back out into our community. And that's where we should stand up like, oh, hell no. Take us, if y'all want him out, take his ass out there with y'all. We don't want him back here playing with our children no more. And that's how it should be. We should definitely, that's where all the little groups should come and stand up. 18
Answer
doing,
this question for me, though.
what's up?
How could he even come up for a bond? I mean, to be able to get out.
I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
And then here he got some new charges.
Yes. So it goes on to say that Bell previously granted Cole, this is Judge Bell, previously granted Cole bond with the conditions that he remain on tether and house arrest. Oh yeah, that's really gonna stop him. Like he can't get the boys to come to him, and ain't no telling what age group he didn't drop down to now, because they get younger and younger each time you get out. Stop doing this. And so the prosecutor said that Cole had been charged on March 1st. It's April 2nd, okay? They said that he'd been charged on March 1st in a new case with a new victim. However, the case was dismissed last week after the alleged victim was, as Cole's defense attorney described it, wholly uncooperative. I guess so. You're a young boy. You don't want that out. He probably was scared. Don't you think so, man? And so then the judge said, I'm no longer comfortable allowing house arrest with tether. She said Monday in granting the prosecutor's motion for reconsideration. Shouts out to David Layton for, I wholly feel like the ATN family brought this to their attention because we was the only ones talking about it. We was the only ones talking about it. You don't see this stuff anywhere else. And so Cole 55 is charged with 6 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, 3 counts of sexual penetration when an uninformed partner while having HIV, and single counts of second-degree criminal sexual conduct. Let me see. Children purposes, aggravated child sexual abuse of material. Cole is accused of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old boy this time. So he was charged in May 2023 after the alleged victim's mother went to the Genesee County Sheriff's Department to report that she believed her son had been sexually assaulted, according to prior testimony at Cole's preliminary examination.
But he then came up to be let out. But they was going to let back out into the community.
Yeah. Cole has befriended the victim, offered him money and gifts, took him to events before allegedly assaulting him. So he's like young kids, young men that, it's different. It's a different generation. It's a different time. Me and Mick talk about this all the time. And kids are really exploring their sexuality. But to have predators out here preying on young children, young boys, let me clear that up again for Mick, young boys. He shouldn't even be up for any type of parole, nothing. Throw the key away on this monster and let it be. But it's different when it hits home. But we need to be doing like A10 is doing now, speaking about this before they even let his ass out, so that he won't get out and have a chance to hurt anybody's child. That's all. Mick, what you think?
I said, I'm just tripping. Like, how could he even could come up for something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But these the type of people, like I say, they're like a drug offender up for 20 and 30 years with no violent crimes.
Right.
But we'll let a rapist out that's messing with kids. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's just what they already calling.
No, not me. I don't think I got the phone on already.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Because they will call.
Like, but this is the type of things that go on in this city that you can let go down. Like,
right.
Like, why would he let him? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what will be on. Sometime will be going on. That's why I guess we got to be careful on who we put in these positions.
And that's why you can't let
voting is important.
You got to be This day and age, you got to be with your children. I don't care if they 14, 15, 16. And then I know you can't be with your child at all times. You can't be with your child 24 hours a day. But
And
you
I'm
gotta
like,
know your community. You got what happened? Let's talk what they
Verona
saying.
said. I said, how did he get a nonprofit?
Right. Who pushed a sex offenders nonprofit Coats for Kids through? That's work that should be investigated right there. Again, people, yes, they get locked up. Some people do deserve a second chance. Pedophiles, no. No. And it may be people out there right now that disagree with me, and I don't give a damn. Pedophiles, no. I'm a mother of 2 girls. No. No. Why give them a chance to do it better? No, absolutely hell no. Yes, I do agree with you, Mama Quill. It's more to this story. Cause I mean, like how he slide up against everybody to get released that damn quick. Mm-mm, mm-mm. He was the Easter Bunny. He wasn't the Easter Bunny this year because he's still locked up. But he was, and he was brought around children. He even tried to fight Clack at one of the school board meetings.
Right.
I didn't think they was allowed within 100 feet of any school, playground, anything. But and he was brought there. So it's like, I don't get it. This is the shit that we need to start standing up for in our community. He shall not be let go. No. Like I said, you want to let him out? Take him to your damn community.
Nah,
Put him back out there in Davidson. Why this isn't a national scandal of this predator just moving in political circles like this? It is beyond me. It's beyond me too. It's beyond me too. Yeah, it's not right. What did Just Dad say? Have y'all seen it come? They moving so fast. Stop them, Mickey. Up.
I got you.
Have y'all seen his Instagram? I don't remember the name of it, but he had these kids in fancy cars living the rapper life. He baited them in. Exactly. He baited them in on his little talk show. You seen him taking trips with the kids on Cedar Point, hanging out with them, different functions. He is a pedophile. He is not supposed to be around children. No. I remember when he tried to come up on art was like, and as big as art is, art said, I'm not fighting you. Oh, hell to the no. You are a biohazard. And he is. I said, like, I told Clack, don't swing on him. None of them fluids on you. None of them. But this man shouldn't even be out in the community. And I'm glad that, I am glad Prosecutor Layton took a second look at this and sent this back, and the judge opened her eyes and said, okay, no. But I had also read that it had something to do about, he was saying he needed dialysis or whatever, and they was going to let him out. No, hell no. Take the machine up in there. What did Anna say? I'm going to play devil's advocate. Why are these parents so gullible? And why did they think that it was okay to allow their child to be next to this man? Because of the people that he was affiliated with. Anna, I mean, you probably wouldn't think that your mayor would be running around with a pedophile, that your state rep would be running around with a pedophile, that your school board members would be running around with a pedophile, that community leaders would be running around with a pedophile. Seriously. And that right there was no shade at all. But if you probably wouldn't think that the people of such caliber would be tagging along with a damn pedophile. And he was out there, whether it was a lie or not. He was out there saying, it's a video. I've known Mayor Daley for over 20 years, and he's always took me in, and he's had me doing this and this and what's never. And I mean, it's out there. We got the video. You know, we can pop it right back up.
Serving food.
popcorn at the park for the children.
Yeah, see, like
Putting the Nearly stickers on there.
yeah, but this is the type of stuff that we go through here.
Mhm.
But like I say, it be friendships again. It be friendships. I keep telling people be acting like I'm talking Spanish right now when I be saying these friendships is why a lot of this stuff because I'm not the one that's gonna air, but you hear the rumblings in the streets. We didn't heard things, so you be knowing certain things, but certain things been floating for so long. People be letting stuff go by. This is just like a repeated thing that's going on.
Right, right,
You know,
right, Councilwoman. Well, she said, you know, I got to put it up so I can see it. But we have people who only want to hear happy stories, while criminal sexual deviants are abusing kids. We have to speak up and stop turning a blind eye. Correct. That's why we're here now. We have
Yeah.
to speak up.
like this right here. This even makes sense what Gloria Davis just said. It's like it's crazy.
Yep. The Flint mayor and state representative are comfortable taking pictures with sexual predator.
Yeah, it is. It's like, but then if you say something, you wrong. Like you can't say nothing. You just wrong. That's why I don't like. I try to stay out of it. Like, and I be looking at people like, damn man, if y'all knew this, why y'all wasn't saying nothing? That's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I be looking at like, man, like it's so crazy, and I get it.
Right, Stephanie. We also need to hold the enablers responsible.
Right, I've been saying that, but it goes back to them relationships. Remember, we even have it in families. We didn't have people in families who molested. They don't be wanting to talk.
Yes.
And we ain't gonna say Uncle was.
Yes.
And they, you know.
Yes.
And it's like
yes. They cover that shit up.
Yeah, but then you start saying, I'm not saying no. I'm just saying in general.
No, it happens.
In families, you
it
see
happens.
this stuff get covered up, and then it's like you was just as bad for not saying nothing. You know, but it be relationships.
That's true.
It be relationships.
I've seen it firsthand. Uncle Chester the molester then molested all of the nieces. They covered it up. He'd have moved down to the great nieces, got them all confused. They covered it up because they didn't want the embarrassment on the family. But meanwhile, you still got Uncle Chester the molester out here still. Don't get me started. Just don't get me started. Don't let him go around your kids. Damn it, you should have locked his ass up 20 years ago.
Right. They be letting them family secrets be going down, and when you look at it and what it do when you push stuff to the side, it always rears ugly head. It might be 10 years from you might somebody else, but if you would have nipped it in the bud then, when you nip it in the bud then, and it's like with this, like people want to say, okay, he did his time, but do you understand he went unknowingly? In fact, a grown man at this time, and did that. You know what I'm saying? When a person doing something like that, man, you was just out here shorting people's lives,
right?
And now you took it down to some kids,
right?
Like how many times do you get to keep writing it wrong? And then when we was something said about it, well, some of them people was defending it. Oh, this ain't this ain't true. But then when it came out, look at them.
Right.
Some was our politicians. They ain't get held accountable for that.
Some of them even tried to say we didn't know him.
Right.
And it's all kind of pictures. You was just with him. Hell, he was even saying that allegedly his truck was purchased, by the mayor. That's what he said. Allegedly. He said it. That it was allegedly purchased by the mayor. I don't know who purchased his truck, but he had a big, white, pretty, brand new ass truck. And he was riding it around during the election time, going from polls to polls. And some of the voting locations was at school. So then again, he was there. Nobody said anything. I mean, we did. I think that's the day that I had got into it with him.
Yeah, we were supposed to get sued and everything. Remember, people were saying we was gonna get sued for slander, but when it came out, what happened? Allegedly, we heard that he was able to go to the school with
He did.
or with that council person
Yes.
was in her class.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? But you that got swept up under the rug.
Mhm.
They did so much sweeping it up under the rug, it was crazy.
Mhm. But that's what they do around here. But damn it, we gonna bring it to light. Because that little sexual predator, biohazard, as Art call him, should never be allowed to walk the streets again.
Yeah.
Ever. He should never be given the opportunity to touch, look, do anything with anybody else's child.
Yeah.
It's sick.
But we had some of our political people was rolling around with him like it was cool.
Yeah, he was like, they look, you better not say anything. I got this. Walking in, switching up in there like somebody's scared of him.
Yeah, I mean,
just crazy. But
what is
they know but see, the thing about it, these politicians knew. They knew who he was. They knew who he was about. People told him.
Yeah.
So it was like they can't say, "Oh, I didn't know." Well, then you should vet the damn people that you have around you. But they do, because people told him. You know damn well Art told it. And another one of the mayor's close friends told him too. So he knew. He knew. It's about campaign friendships.
Oh, yes.
Like Mickey said. And doing his dirty work on Facebook.
And he needs, you need somebody for that. But this is the stuff. That's why
you don't need nobody like that.
Nah, I mean, when you a person like that, you need somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean what he was doing, but he needed a flunky. He needed somebody that'll go do his bid, not knowing. You do post a check. I'm not saying some people can't be. I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Some of these places, are they really rehabilitating people? Because
no, I don't think a pedophile can be
rehabilitated, you couldn't come out and then get even more devious with your sexual acts. You know what I'm saying? Even more devious.
As a parent, this should burn you up. And that's why they don't. I guess that's why they don't let us know when his ass is going to court, because that courtroom should be packed.
What Sister Gina said, Pastor Martin had them serving us food at the women's luncheon.
You better. I know that's a lie. He was serving. Yep, Councilwoman Burns. Yep, that's what I said. 49 men came forward that he gave HIV. We don't know how many more was out there, because everybody ain't gonna be like, oh, he gave me HIV too, because some of them had families. They was married. They was down low brothers. So hell, if 49 came forward, I'm gonna probably just take a good guess and say it was probably 49 more out there. So yeah.
That's that. But once again, when you can show where he was hanging out. That's what I'm saying, man. Some of this stuff, I get it. You don't know what a person do, but this what I'm gonna say that. Don't get it twisted, people. Believe this, and we all are human. We know this. Some people will come tell you about certain people that you be hanging with. There's always somebody who will try to tell you. But for different reasons, you will be like, nah, this person all right with me. But when you be hearing about devious things like this, that's when you do post to draw the line.
Absolutely, man.
I get it on some when people like, don't mess with this person like this. I get that. But when they saying you done did that, like infecting over 40 some men.
But Mick, the thing is, and
then you come back out and you start working on kids.
But they put his ass, and they put these people back in our communities, though, Mick. That's like right up there with him being a predator, but they putting him in our communities to hurt our kids. They not releasing him on tether to Davison, Fenton.
Oh, I'll get to that.
You see what I'm saying? They not releasing him to the outskirts They putting him back in the city to hurt our children. That's why our city needs to stand up. That's why we on here letting y'all know. This is unacceptable in any way, shape, form, or fashion. When you talk about the video with the new first ward councilman, Miss Bonnie, I seen the video, but I wanted to get him on here to talk about it, and then he just disappeared. He said he was willing to come and tell us the whole story, and then little Earl came in, and Leon disappeared. I'll try reaching out to him again when I see him tomorrow at the council meeting and see what he say. You know, I'll give him a chance. I heard no matter how old the video is, I heard it was 3 years old.
That's what I had said it the other day. I said it was a 3-year-old video, but when you don't got all the details.
I don't want to speak on it because I don't know how to facts.
And be like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't have all the facts, but that goes back to what I'm saying. And I have said over and over again, just like Liddell. How many times y'all heard me tell this story? Quit using and bringing up the shit until like it's convenient. Now we want to use it. This is 3 years old. Why it wasn't brought up then? So he wouldn't even have been in the selection. You see what I'm saying? They knew Liddell was in Maryland. But they waited until the 12th hour to, she fit their narrative back then, so it was okay. But now that she no longer is doing what the people whoever wanted her in is doing. She stayed in Maryland, but y'all knew that back then. When you hear about something, you got to talk about it then. Quit waiting until they no longer fit your narrative. Then you want to say, oh, she lived in Maryland. Oh, he was running around with a video, running up on the porch with a Draco. That was 3 years ago. Why nobody said anything then? Then we probably wouldn't even have him in this first ward council seat. He was on the ARPA committee. He's received grants and all of this type of stuff, but nobody said anything then. And then they want to keep shoving this damn video in my inbox, but I don't know enough about it to talk about it.
See, like with that.
I have family in Maryland. She was living in Maryland. I'm not even from Flint, and I knew that. Yeah, a lot of people did. But see, they wouldn't support Sister Audrey Muhammad. They wanted Maurice Davis out so bad, they wouldn't support Sister Audrey. They supported Liddell because they said that they could probably work with her. Well, you see how well that's working out for you, huh? Then I got another article before we open up these phone lines here. It's this one's on Newsbreak. I tried sending this to you too, but I messed it up.
I know.
It was early this morning, child. So it says 7 Michigan towns people are fleeing as soon as possible. Michigan, it just went away. Michigan, once a symbol of American industrial might, has faced challenging economic fortune and population shifts over several decades. While some areas in the state strive, other towns and cities are struggling with population decline as residents seek opportunities elsewhere. And it goes on to list the several cities, and let me read them off to you. The first one people are fleeing quickly from, it says Detroit, Michigan. Once the pinnacle of American automotive power, Detroit has famously grappled with economic hardship and population loss for decades. While pockets of revitalization exist, a large proportion of the city continues to face challenges related to blight, crime, and diminished public services. Number 2, Flint, Michigan.
Well, I knew it was number 2, but I thought it was going to be 1.
Number 2.
Wow.
It says the Flint water crisis brought international attention to the city's economic woes and infrastructure problems. Continued population decline reflects the long-term hardships facing the residents. Number 3, Benton Harbor. Located along Lake Michigan, Benton Harbor suffers from high poverty rates, unemployment, and issues with crime. These factors have driven many residents to seek opportunities elsewhere. Highland Park, Michigan. Once thriving thanks to the auto industry, the city of Highland Park now faces high unemployment, abandoned properties, and significant population loss. The next one is Pontiac, Michigan. Like many former industrial towns, Pontiac battles high crime, a shrinking tax base, and declining quality of life, which contribute to significant population decline. Next, Saginaw, right up the street. Economic hardship caused by the decline of the auto. See, you see auto industry in all of this.
Yeah.
Decline of auto industry has resulted in Saginaw facing high unemployment, poverty, increased crime, prompting continued population outflow. And then the last one is Muskegon Heights, Michigan. Significant unemployment, high poverty, and crime rates have caused many Muskegon Heights residents to choose to relocate. Wow.
Don't sound like all black populated cities.
Yeah, does it? All black areas. They used to be booming back in the day with the auto industry. And the auto industry left, and it was no plan B. And now that the cities are on the decline. But when you actually go to Detroit, I mean, like downtown Detroit, and you're looking around, it's like they steady building.
Yeah.
Things are steady building. It doesn't look like it. But you go to Livernois. I remember years ago, and I think I told this story before. Livernois, it was like you almost had to walk down the street with your gun in your hand. Now they're walking down the street, walking their poodles, sitting outside for brunch. Gentrification at its finest.
Montana. I mean, but that's what's crazy right now. This is what is so crazy with this whole situation. The way the people we're hurting.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's like we and it
just how about Traverse City, child?
But these are politicians. That's what is so crazy. And I think if more people, but I don't know. But I always was told, even when Flint had 200,000, it was still voter turnout it was never really big. You know what I'm saying? You had to do things to get the blacks out to vote. I mean, I ain't gonna say black, get people out to vote. Because usually when these people get in these politicians, they tell you good things. Don't get me wrong. I was listening to Liddell when she first came, how she was gonna do this. I was listening to when Quincy, you know what I'm saying? But me just personally knowing the brother Quincy, I was like, it's not gonna turn out right. You know what
Don't say that, Vic. You said it's not gonna turn out right.
Because I'm just knowing how he was emotional. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the temperament where you can go ahead and take it. Then you already knew him and Eric didn't get along. Now all the city of Flint knew that.
So I don't know if they did. I don't know where
that wouldn't know. The whole town knew those two didn't get along.
So didn't.
So you already knew what that was gonna turn out to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We knew how that was gonna turn out. But then when you even got what Allie Hokenroder, another to me was a plant. Mm-hmm. They got planted here. She came in. What Allie do? Flint is the greatest city. Like even people in the chambers was like, really?
Right. Like you gonna tell us that we out there living this shit every day.
And you didn't see her trying to fight for the water. Oh, she got stressed out. This job, but she went on to a 6-figure job. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. She lied in court.
Nothing happened. Now let me and you go on that stand and perjure ourselves. You wouldn't see me and Mickey for a very long time.
Justice will be handed swiftly. Now, I know we go in front of it. We hit.
Right.
Just for on here talking, we would be hit. Mm-hmm. I don't even want to go in there for a traffic ticket. I'm just saying.
I feel you, though. I'm laughing, but I feel you.
Listen, we already seeing the connections. Mm-hmm. That's what is so gangster. that had you then had to go to a dentist outside out of Genesee County, but you don't know how long people reaches is. And this is the type of field that you're getting into. They're already showing you her. Just look at her neighbor going back, and I'm not trying to just bring it up, but it needs to be told because I do feel what Anna was saying. They kept bringing up Eric Mays with the 4 tires, what he did. So I get it when people want to bring up because they set the tone. When you did it to Eric, y'all, they wanted to keep bringing what Eric did years ago and hold him accountable for it. So in this day and time, when you open it up, you got to deal with it. Just like all these censors that Liddell them was doing. Oh, they gonna come when they got to deal with being censored, and then you got to take it. But what they do, where they stand on business.
They ready.
They go ahead. Put the number up.
Okay.
Start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2. The call will start at the beep.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Carla, you got the background noise. You on the bump now.
I know. Hold on.
Oh, here he go. He been missing for a couple of days. We gonna wait for you, Rich.
All right, I got it. Everything good now?
Everything is good. What's going on? You've been bumped in. I ain't gonna say where you calling from because we know you in Flint.
You don't make me laugh when I'm calling in Thursday.
Okay. What's going on today?
How you doing today?
I'm doing very well, and you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good. I got some good news to tell you.
Oh, you shocked me. I need some good news.
I got three 6th grade girls and 1 5th grade girl.
Okay. All we need is a gym.
Yep. So we are. But I want to get off subject because y'all on some fire today too. I've been listening to y'all about 15 minutes.
Thank you.
But you know the recall language went through for Liddell.
Yes, I'm glad that you said that. That was something else that I wanted to bring up. The recall language everyone went through for wards 2 and 3 for Liddell Lewis and Quincy Murphy.
Well, it had already been through on Quincy Murphy. So, but now they're going to be. I don't know if they're going to go after Quincy first or they're going to go after Liddell. I don't know when. All I know is this is going to be the second drive against Liddell Lewis that I won't be participating in. And before everybody gets to starting at this and that, I want to make it very clear that the 9th Ward council race has 3 participants, and neither one of them got a signature to recall Eva Worthy. So I just want to keep everything on the positive side.
You lost me. What you mean the 9th Ward got the 3 candidates?
It's 3 people running for that seat.
Oh yeah,
and then one of them got a signature to recall Eva Worthy.
Okay, I see what you're saying. They didn't put the.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So before everybody gets to start doing what, going with every which way. And to be honest, hell, I never even met either one of the person that's running in the 9th Ward. I hear their names, but I don't even remember their names.
Well, you got to go back and watch the 810 show where we interviewed Mr. Jonathan Jarrett. Paige Brousseau had reached out to us. He wanted to come on, and then all of a sudden he said that he couldn't come on. And then the other lady, I will reach out and try to get in contact with her to try to be fair. Kathy Irwin or something like that, I think her name is.
Okay. So out of the 2 that y'all talked to, how you feel?
We only talked to one
How
page.
is your feel?
I really want to stay out of it and let the voters decide. I did like how Mr. Jarrett sounded. It seemed like he had a very stable head on his shoulders. He was willing to reach from the top to the bottom. And even though he stays in a very good area, he was willing to go over and share his knowledge and everything, what he knows with the people, that's less fortunate than him, and let them know that it's a better way of life, a better way of living. So I liked his ideas and the stuff that he was planning to do.
Okay, yeah. So that's going to be exciting. And it's a mess. This first ward special election is going to be a mess.
And why would you say that? Let me know why you say that. Talk to me.
Because as of right now, everything is set up as far as the 2026 election.
Mm-hmm.
So how is you going to collect votes when right now your operation is set up for 2026? Like your polling places are set up for 2026. How are you going to collect 2021? Was 2021, 2022 when we had our last council election?
What are you talking about?
You see what I'm saying? Cause like right now, in 2021, I voted in the 3rd ward. I ran for the 3rd ward seat as the right hand.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to the poll, I'm going to go to a 2nd ward poll. I'm going to go to the poll as a 2nd ward voter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what about the people that are going to go to the poll as a 3rd ward voter?
Okay, I'm with you now.
But in 2021, they was the 1st ward voter.
I asked the same question, Rich, and to be totally honest, I don't believe nothing that I was told. Davina said that she was going to have people trained, but I don't believe that, because they sent them voter registration cards out to, like, the people, for example, that lived in the 6th ward that's now in the 2nd ward. Those new voter registration cards that they sent out, she said they wasn't supposed to be sent out. Well, how the hell did they get sent out? And you the city clerk, no shade, but how did they get sent out? And you can't tell me that everybody, I'm going to walk in there and I'm going to show you my voter registration card for the 2nd ward, and you're going to tell me, oh, you can't vote because you stay in the new 2nd ward. Them people not going to know that. They're not going to know that.
You know what it is?
Confusion.
Ain't nobody at fault. The city gonna say it's because of the state gonna say it's because of the county gonna say it's because of the city. Mm-hmm. And you just go, all you got is you had Arnez Brown going back and forth with Gleason, and the Secretary of State was just moving just like this last election. This last recall, when we turned it in against Eva, when we turned in the signatures against Eva Worthy, she instantly said they was in the wrong boundaries. Mm-hmm. She instantly said that, and then, but see, I'm gonna tell you the difference. I'm gonna give y'all the difference between the new 9th ward and the new 2nd ward is not that much of a change for the 9th ward. And those residents that have switched over to the 9th ward that used to be in the 8th ward, they wasn't signing a petition. Mm. So when they checked it for the new and the old, Eva got in both of them because that ward didn't change that much. Now, in the 2nd ward, I know for a fact it's mixed with the 3rd, the 5th, and the 6th, and the 2nd. So you got 4 wards mixed into one. So that's the reason why Miss Beverly wasn't going to be they wasn't going to get her. But the first time when they turned in the petitions, I was begging them to get another 100 signatures. If they would have got another 100 signatures, they would have found out that they was in the wrong boundary before they started on the second run. And then on the second run, they got played with 11 days left. They said, oh, no, y'all been in the wrong areas getting signatures. So y'all take these last 11 days and go on the right, and then they were dumb enough to still turn in the signatures.
Hey, we're not going to call them dumb now.
I mean, they was not.
I must stick up
They
for my
were
family.
rookie. They were rookie-fied. They were rookie-fied. They were rookie-fied. That was a serious rookie. And then they got a good case because it's been a lot of false information given. So it's going to be interesting because you got to think about it. We've been getting signatures almost a year in the wrong area. And then they wait 11 days to tell you that you're in the wrong area. And then Eva Worthy told on you in the beginning when she said y'all was in the wrong boundaries.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting.
Okay, you got to wrap up.
So I don't know.
You got to wrap up now, Rich.
Yeah, I got to go. I don't know how, but we just got to say a prayer that they get all this stuff right because it's going to be interesting. Because my voter card say second ward.
Yeah, that's going to be a mess. I agree with you on that.
It's going to, and you got to, but it ain't going to be that bad for the 9th ward. Whoever win that race probably going to win that race no matter how they count the votes. But as far as collecting signatures for the 2nd and the 3rd ward, that's gonna be interesting.
Right. All right.
That's gonna be interesting. And those elections and the 1st ward election gonna be pretty interesting because them polling places have changed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, brother, we thank you for calling in this morning and bumping with us.
All right. So we got there like I think we should be good by the end of April. So on election day we start worrying about the gym.
Okay. You coming to the meeting tomorrow?
I doubt it.
All right, dear Rich. Keep tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you.
And I appreciate y'all for going there and recording and stuff like that, man. But I think I'm gonna sit back and I'm thinking a big screen that one.
All right, dear sir. Thank you.
You know, throw the little YouTube up on the TV screen.
All right. Thank you, Rich.
All right, you're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that's not going to go over well.
Nope.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to
Not at all.
decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Sister Audrey Muhammad calling from Flint. How you all doing this morning?
Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Wa alaikum salam. Y'all doing all right out there?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
ma'am.
about to say.
Yes,
So-
ma'am.
I wanted to speak on especially the voting. So, you know, your voter registration card, it actually tells the effective date on it. So the people at the polls probably will know that you're not supposed to vote there and they will send you somewhere else. Plus, they'll be verifying it on their sheets that they have. You know, if it's any confusion, it'll definitely come from the clerk's office that day because usually they verify that you're on that list.
Okay.
Regardless to what you have in your hand, because when you go to vote, just think about it. We got those voter registration cards, but anything could change between now and the time to vote. You could have moved, changed your registration. You could have done a lot of different things. You could have took your auntie's card to vote with that card and your auntie done passed or whatever else. So they're gonna verify that you on that list. They supposed to.
Right.
So I think that it'll be okay. That's something that I'm hearing. I know the people that's gonna be really confused is the citizens are gonna be more so confused than the people at the polls. They usually have that stuff. Like even my daughter had voted in the presidential election from, with the same address she's been voting from all along, which is the address we live at right now. And when she got ready to vote, I think it was in the mayoral election, they told her that she wasn't registered at that address and that she needed to go downtown and get it changed.
Oh, wow.
Well, I just so happen to know one of the people that was at the polls that was working. She said, She called downtown and got it cleared, and they cleared her from downtown to vote. So you just stay steadfast, because they're going to use all kind of tactics to get you to go away and vote somewhere else. Because they was definitely not going to let her vote. And she came out looking like kind of sad, and I asked her what was wrong. I said, oh, no, let's go back in there. And we went in there, got that taken care of, called downtown. They took care of it. They said, no, we got her here at 31 by address, and so we went from there. Now, I'm just going to say this to speak this to all of this little rhetoric that's online by Miss Linda Pendleton, who we know is a fake page. I got a couple people who I suspect is not only just Liddell, it's some things that was said on there that make me think some of that might not even be her. It's more than just her that's posted on there. But what you got to do, you all go on her page, report it. Because she put up a gorilla and said it was Jerry Winfrey Carter, and that pissed me off this morning. So I done reported her page probably 10 times this morning already on all the posts. She done put negative stuff on there about anybody who got up there and spoke, pictures of them, and all this kind of stuff. It's kind of like crazy obsession. Make me wonder if she's stalking and that kind of stuff. It's the person that's doing it, I'm being honest. Because a person that will go to that extreme to go and just take it's like not one pose of you, they all pictures that's coming from those cameras that Paul uses. That's where they're coming from. Because you all are only on one side. You all only got one camera. So they're not going on your page and taking the pictures, but they're taking the pictures from Spectacle or whatever else. Spectacle, if you're listening, you better beware, because you might get shut down because they're using your pictures and you using all this stuff and trying to make negative meanings about people. Be careful of who's using your stuff. You better stop them too. I'm just telling you, I love Paul like a brother. That's real talk. He likes family. But truth is truth. And if you're doing me wrong, I'm going to come at you. So she put some stuff up there, had me on there. Then they had something on there she had something on that page that was a threat to Nikki, Rich, Don, Dennis, Kermit, all that stuff on that page.
Wow. Now,
I usually have them people blocked. So I'm looking and seeing it, and I ain't trying to give no energy to them, but I'm telling y'all, start not only blocking them, go in and report them as harassment. You can report it that they're harassing you or they're harassing your friends. Start reporting they behind. Let them feel some of that heat. Miss Eva, get her. Miss Liddell, get her. Get all of them. I haven't heard anybody saying Quincy or some of the rest of them is really putting stuff. Quincy and Judy really putting nothing out there. But I'm sure that there might be something somewhere. Candace, I don't know. I kind of think I have heard something. I ain't for sure. But whoever it is, report them. Report them. That's to report that as a fake page. Report it all. And if you keep going, screenshot those pictures, send them into the police department, make police reports, whatever you can, do it all. Because that's what they're doing. When I used to work corrections, and I did work corrections with teenagers, it was about 30 years ago, but the one thing they always taught us to do was to think ahead of the criminal. Because you got criminals around you. You better think ahead of them for your safety and your protection. We got to think smarter. I ain't gonna say necessarily think like a criminal to be able to do the crime. You think like the criminal to be able to protect yourself from the crimes that they're doing. Think smarter. You got to start to doing that. We got to be on that defense, because they are coming at us, and that might be why they came at me on my page, because I did mention whatever they call him the mayor. He might be down there, but I don't call him the mayor. Eric Mays and Karen Weaver still my mayor as far as I'm concerned, because what they got going on down there, I don't know what that is. And then I did mention that guy that's in the jail, and think about it, there might be a crime that he committed while he was in there. Might be the reason why he's having problems and issues right now. Because a predator like that don't stop.
Right.
It don't make a difference their setting where they're at. If he would have went to New Path, that would have just been a happy place. I ain't trying to be funny, no disrespect to anybody, but my mama used to have a saying, happier than a sissy in a sissy camp. Right. So he would have been happy down there because it would have been, I know, y'all views ain't my views, ain't y'all views. Go on, Mickey, say it. But I'm just saying that you got to think about it. You got to think harder and think smarter because they coming at anybody who wants to see right done. They're going to keep coming at us. We just have to stand firm and stand together. That's all I wanted to say.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate you, sister.
Thank you. Love y'all. Have a good one.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love hearing from Flint calling in this morning. 810-207-5058. Phone lines are open. Keep the calls coming. Flint showing up and showing up.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or the call will start at the beep.
Good morning. Who's the Art? I already heard you talking. I know it's you, Art.
You ain't hear me talking?
Yes, I did.
I'm getting my beard now. I ain't gonna even be that long, man, because I'm in here cussing out the barbers right now, man. ain't nothing worse than some sorry ass barbers, man.
You better leave Jason alone. He gonna put you out.
Oh, you knew it was Jason.
Yeah, shout out to Masters.
Masters Barbershop on Dying Corona. Is it Corona?
Corona.
That's coronavirus.
Corona.
That invoice will be on the way.
Look, Mickey said tell Jason we gonna send him that invoice for that shout out.
Hey, Jason, Mickey say he gonna send you an invoice for that sponsor right there, man. He needs 50 stacks. He needs $50.
$5 off every haircut.
Only at Masters Barbershop can you come in and have a family oriented like type haircut, man. They really make you feel at home. You know what I mean?
What's going on? All right. We don't want to hear about your haircut because you ain't got no hair. What's going on?
I know, man. And I told them, man, I'm reporting them to BBB. You know what I'm saying? They up in their price gouging, man.
The Better Business Bureau.
For a full head haircut. Only got a half head of hair, and you charging me $15. I should be getting it for $7.50. You know what I mean? Price gouging up in here. Discrimination. Disability. It's a disability, man. I can't grow hair, man, so I got a disability. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. I'm just calling, man. Listen, y'all. We got their asses on the rope. I seen Liddell, the Moose Lewis, put up that that's not me on TikTok, and we need to come here. Man, take your deer feed ass out in the field and eat some apples with your big ass. I don't care if they get mad because you know what this month is. It just started yesterday.
Yes.
This is fuck you month.
Okay. I got it confused. I thought it was I don't give a. Okay, but I got
no. That's March.
Okay.
That's March. March is I don't give a fuck month. April is fuck you month.
Okay.
And May, after all those 2 months, after you got mad with me, is kiss my ass.
Okay, and now we need St. Louis to call in with her song to go with your months. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah. But look, man, things is working out. John Cole, he tried his thing, trying to get out for dialysis and all that. It didn't work. So he getting ready to snitch on Sheldon now. I think he getting ready to snitch now. Sheldon tried to get him out and it didn't work. So I was just calling, man, keep up the good work, everybody. Keep pressuring them. Every time they open their mouth or go on Facebook and say something, hey, we put out the truth, and that hurts more than anything else. They don't like the truth to be out there. And I can't wait to go and talk to Lock Lizard. You know what I'm saying?
Lizard?
When I get to talk to Lock Lizard is Candace Mashit.
Oh, will you be speaking tomorrow, sir?
I'm gonna speak at every committee.
Well, if they change the rules, sir, you only get to speak one time. That's why everybody needs to show up next Monday for the public hearing for the rules, because they want to silence your voice. Instead of have you speak at every committee, they just want you to speak one time.
Here's the thing, and we in court already on the OMA. Every new meeting has to have public speaking.
One
They
would think.
can't put all the meetings together because the charter states that it's supposed to be separate meetings.
Yes, sir.
So let them do what they want to do, and you are preventing me from being able to speak at every new meeting. Just like every new meeting, I'm able to come back because guess what? It's a new meeting.
Right.
They can't stop it, man. And you know what? We're going to fight, and I'm having fun because they stupid as hell. They don't know the rules. They think they can make them up. And then that little munchkin mayor, you know, he has that Napoleon syndrome, and he think he's powerful, but that little gnome ain't worth shit neither. So I just thought I'd call and just say, hey, great job, everyone. I am having a glorious day, and I am getting ready to have fun when I go live and talk about Loch Lizard, the Moose, Tots and Lot Soup wearing ass, Mayor Neely, and everybody else. And don't let them discourage you about talking about them because they still ain't shit.
Yes, sir. What time will you be live today?
I think we're going live at 12 at a restaurant.
Okay.
Oh, man, I got a surprise for everybody, too. I got a surprise. Y'all gonna love it.
Okay.
All right.
We'll be tuned in. Thank you so much,
All
Mr.
right.
Woodson. Have a good one.
Take care. Goodbye.
Bye. He sound all happy. Well, all our Flint people just calling in today. Flint, keep it coming. Flint, today is your day. 810-207-5058. Keep those calls rolling in. We want to hear from you.
Goodbye.
Look.
I'm done.
One to start the call or two to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
So, of course, you asked for Flintstones, and then I call in from California.
That's all right, Callie. You right here with us.
I know that ain't Jessica.
That's Jessica.
Good morning, Jessica.
Oh, Mickey, why you say you know that ain't Jessica?
Because I said good morning. That's family.
Oh, okay.
Lord
have mercy. I'm just going to reiterate some stuff that I put in the chat because I think that some of it does bear repeating. First of all, with those types child molesters, I agree with you that there's no rehabilitating those types.
No.
If I had anything to do with it, multiple rapes against children, particularly if they result in sexually transmitted diseases, but in general, those would come under the heading of capital offenses punishable by death. Put their asses on death row. I don't care how controversial it is. I don't care how about the argument that they can be rehabilitated and everybody deserves a second chance. That is an illness. It's like I said yesterday, hurt people who hurt people, maybe hurt people who hurt people, but you still hurt people.
Right.
And I think that when you decide to gratify yourself sexually with somebody who doesn't have the emotional maturity or intellectual capacity really to consent, especially when you're using threats or when you're grooming them, that to me, that is the only difference between that and a prolific serial killer is you're creating an emotional death in that child. You don't kill them literally. And so you need to be put away. And if advocating for the death penalty is too harsh, then it needs to definitely be a life sentence. No way in hell should this be the kind of crime where you can violate even one child and still get your ass back out on the street. There are certain things that, and a lot of people say, "Oh, well, they paid their debt to society." You can't pay that kind of debt. You may have been convicted and spent state-sanctioned time behind bars, getting fed and housed and clothed by taxpayers. But that whatever damage that you have done to that child, that will remain with them. So you get to essentially this person has to go on the sex offenders registry and they won't have any peace. That child will never have any peace.
Right.
The happy-go-lucky child
whatever innocence that they had that you destroyed, they can never get that back. And even if they ultimately grow up and they reclaim their agency, which a lot of them do, and I absolutely applaud that. That's a scar that's a scar that they will always know that's there.
Yeah.
That is innocence. However old they were when that happened, whether it's 3 or 13 or 15 or 17, the person that they were before you even started grooming them, buying them gifts and shit, luring them into your web with candy and all of that shit. The person that they were, it ceased to be once you targeted them and had them in your sights. So no, I do not think that, even if you can be rehabilitated, I think the fact that you had the capacity to do that permanently deems you unfit to operate in society.
Right. I agree.
And so the fact that this person, this Johnny Cole character, is his vehicles to freedom are politicians.
Right, and I know it's laughable because it's crazy.
It doesn't. It's not funny. It's that kind of cynical, kind of funny. That's just like it's not surprising. It's not surprising. It's typical of, I should say, unscrupulous politicians with their own goals. Why would you associate with somebody? His name should be Mud, and anybody who associates with somebody like that, their names should be Mud.
Right.
And the fact that they are unashamedly going out in public and associating with this person. I remember back in the 90s when they went after Obama for just attending Jeremiah Wright's church. That was a huge scandal. I mean, in old-fashioned politics, old-fashioned specifically meaning 10, 15 years ago, those kinds of associations would get you buried even before the primaries. So I don't even know what more to say about that. I just think that this is disgusting, and it absolutely turns my stomach. With regard to this Linda Pendleton character, it's been my experience that the best way to exterminate cyberbullies that infest your social media environment is a good old-fashioned dog pile. So anybody who is familiar with how message boards work, how threads work, should be familiar with the dog pile. We do it when they come on Tanya's chat, when the trolls come on. That's basically what you do is you get a bunch of people who, and it's unorthodox and very controversial what I'm saying. But I think that there are special circumstances that warrant this kind of thing when you're dealing with a particularly corrosive cyberbully like this Linda Pendleton. You dogpile them. And for those of you who may not be familiar with what a dog pile is, that means you get a bunch of people and you drag them, and you drag them, and you drag them mercilessly. Every post they make, you drag them, and again, you don't have to follow them all over the place. Just drag them. They should not be able to go anywhere. Just like if a child molester, and again, I'm not going to compare this person to a child molester. She's a different kind of atrocious. Just like you wouldn't give a child molester any type of peace in your neighborhood, they shouldn't be able to go to a gas station, a grocery store, or a restaurant. That's the exact type of experience you need to create for those people on social media. I have seen it utterly destroy many a cyberbully. And the minute you stop, we stop. Right now, that person is like Eva. So Eva has been doing this for a very long time, and the reason why she's sort of grown into this huge monster, I don't know if anybody remembers Power Rangers and when Rita Repulsa used to throw that thing down, and her monsters used to grow. Yeah. So, and again, this is not fat shaming. It's just talking about what Eva, the kind of character that has been allowed to develop because it wasn't checked early. You know how they say you get toddlers early?
Right.
Nobody got her early. She was taking her cues from Kate Fields, and nobody checked her. And so now she feels like she is invincible and she can behave however she likes, even if she's handed down resolutions to suspend people for conduct and becoming. But it's the same thing with this Linda Pendleton character and any other prolific cyberbullies and trolls. And Liddell Sands. You dogpile them. And you dogpile them to the point where they are less likely. So every time she posts something about Jerry Winfrey Carter, about Tanya Burns, I mean, free speech is one thing. But that kind of thing where you compare somebody to a monkey, and again, nobody's denying her constitutional right to free speech.
Mm-hmm.
What you are doing is you're denying her right to consequence-free speech. And so you create the same type of environment that she wants to create for everybody else. You create it for her. And again, you don't have to spend a whole ton of time doing it, but hold her ass accountable. Right. When you see it, there should be comment after comment after comment after comment. When celebrities say stupid shit, that's what happens to them. They get dragged, and they either walk it back or they disappear. One of the two. But this type of behavior left unchecked, she needs to be taught a lesson. That behavior, that type of behavior and those kind of comments are not welcome in the public square, especially when you got nutty people who take their cues from Adele, and who will, I believe, commit violence on her behalf.
Mm-hmm. All right, Jessica, we got to wrap it up, baby. We got
all right, my last. I hear the calls. I'm gonna get off. Last 5 seconds. Liddell has a Trump-like quality. That's the way that she does deception. So she wields Trump brand deception. So I wouldn't put it past her to try to induce her, especially dim stands, to commit violence against somebody. We know she's capable of it herself. So I wonder what music her ass was listening to that made her decide that it was all right to go after colleagues and citizens. So be careful, y'all. Be careful, y'all. You're dealing with a nutcase, right. An unrepentant sociopath with dollar signs in her eyes, and who knows what kind of ambitions. All right.
Thank you so much. Have a good one, baby.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's our cousin from the Cali, Jessica. Here we go. They rolling in this one.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Anna from DC.
Anna.
Oh, what's good?
I'm calling on a different note.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling for prayers because today is when I go to my girlfriend's school. Remember,
yes.
I told you her son was jumped?
Yes, we're going to talk about that this week on Sister Circle.
Yeah, so today we're going into the meeting. I'm going to have 2 council members there. A couple State Board of Education reps is going to be there. People from PAVE are going to be there. We're just going to go to support this mom. So just need prayers. And this morning, of course, I prayed for Flint. I have one question because I've been watching so many documentaries. So many people do so much on social media on Flint, and it was something the guy said, and I said, I need to ask a person that really lives there. Is it true that Flint, Michigan has no high schools?
We have one that's open, Southwestern.
Jesus.
We used to have
not that.
We used to have Northern, Northwestern, Central, and Southwestern, and then Flint Academy. Then Flint Academy merged with Southwestern, and it became Southwestern Academy. But then everything else shut down, and now we just got Southwestern.
Oh, wow. Well, I'll dig a little deep on that later, but wow. But that's where I'm on my way to. Love the show. Love everyone calling in. Sister Audrey, we got your back. You need to run again. This time I'm going to be involved. Other people going to be involved. And on Sundays when you come in at 5 o'clock, come with the heat, come with the truth, come with the knowledge that Allah is giving you. And just this week, it's been a lot of information coming from the people that are in these positions, and that is good, especially with us on the Clubhouse. The conversation is real. The conversation is not being goofy. The conversation is real people. But what I love about the Clubhouse is that it's a bunch of Gen Zs in there. And they're really advocating and talking about what they know, that they're not just like our generation. Sometimes we would listen to our parents and we wouldn't search ourselves. But these kids have access more than we did. They have the internet. We just had the encyclopedia. Trying to be funny. But I'm just happy that Flint is going to move forward, but it's going to move forward when everyone exposes the truth. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much, Anna. And yes, we got to get ready for that show Friday. It's going to be a banger. I can't wait to see everything that goes down today. And we're going to play the video for all of our viewers. Sister Circle at 6:10 Friday on 8:10, from 6:10 to 7:10 on 8:10. You do not want to miss it. We're going to talk about what's going on in the DMV area. And it's heartbreaking, but we need to bring this to light. So yes, Anna, get out of here. Get ready to go to that. Take some good notes. And we're going to get ready for that show Friday.
All right.
And good luck. Prayers to you, girl. You and the family.
Yeah, prayers to you, Anna.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Carolyn Hendricks.
Phone line still open, 810-207-5058. So come on, call back in. Phone lines are still open. Mickey, what's going on over there in your
I'm just looking at going through some of the chat, just laughing at some of the stuff that I'm seeing what's going on. It's like, I get it, like when y'all just talking about the school system, how bad it's got, but our population, like I said again, it's kind of hard. Good morning, Carl. It's kind of hard. Like when you said, well, Flint, we seen Flint now, but our parents seen when it was better, but it was rough then because you had racism going on.
Mm-hmm.
But the seed is down to where it's at. And we know eventually in 20 years, Flint will be brought, but it probably won't be the people who will get the benefit from it. But I'm still looking at it on this standpoint. Why not none of our mayor or state rep is fighting for this water? Because I get it, people plant gardens, but what is you watering your flowers with? What is you watering your garden with?
But they're saying that the water is okay. He's spreading the message to the other Black mayors around the state that and Sister Audrey was there at the summit with me. He's telling them that the water in Flint is fine. And they're coming up and they doubling back behind like, oh, I'm glad to hear you got your water fixed. I'm like, who told you that? It was like the mayor. Oh, he did? But if you listen to his shows, he said that we went from crisis to recovery. Where? When you walk right now, and I tell y'all this all the time because I don't have to lie. Walk right into City Hall right now if you ain't got nothing to do, and turn to the right and look at the service desk. They got filters up there. You cannot drink your water in Flint.
1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call or 2. The call will start at the beep.
Crazy. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, y'all. This is Tia calling from here, there, and everywhere. How y'all doing?
Good morning, Tia. We're doing good.
Good. Look, I just wanted to make a quick comment. I think that we need to step up and I guess take that class like Philip Lee was saying about being lobbyists. We as parents need to lobby to make child sex offenses or any type of sex offense. We need to change that statute. It should be considered violent. Anytime you take something from somebody at will, or not at will, but not at their will or whatever, but I feel like that's something that we need to lobby our lawmakers, and they need to change that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I also, I want to commend 810 for all the hard work you're doing. Some of y'all might see me around posting in other groups, but I'm trying to bring awareness by any means necessary because the spotlight needs to stay on Flint until the water is fixed and the people are made whole.
Absolutely agree.
So, yeah, and and I just want to tell Dennis Pfeiffer, Jerry Carter, Tanya Burns, keep up the good fight.
Yes.
I know Councilman Mays is watching over you guys, and to the residents of Flint,
I posted to show y'all in Dalton, Illinois. The village is much smaller than Flint.
Yes, I gotta go
If they
watch
can
that.
get down there, if they can pack their chambers and lock the doors, what's our excuse?
Right.
And I want to challenge everybody that's like me, that's out of town. Y'all, we got to come support our brothers and sisters in Flint. Now, we done sat and looked at social media long enough.
Yes.
We done seen them beat down and all of the above. And we got to come, okay?
Yes.
We can all come together, you know, whatever it takes. And I said it's necessary. And I'm very disappointed in Gretchen Whitmer. Oh, baby. Extremely disappointed in her and Dana Nessel. But I feel like a march on Washington is in order for a human right, which is water in Flint. And until the residents of Flint are made whole, I hope every single person that's on the outside that support this podcast, that support Winters, Mickey, everybody, not only should we be giving, but we need to have our ass in D.C. standing down there on the ground and you know, and saying, no, hell no, y'all gonna fix this immediately. And it's something about us when we come together, our vibrations are very strong. And yes, we can. And people, we got to get to a point where this is not a white thing, this is not a black thing. This is a class thing. Classism is the new racism. Okay?
Said that plenty of times.
And until we realize that, we just like a car with no gas. We ain't going nowhere. Right. And so even if you disagree with, you know, somebody else's economic policies, so be it. But at the same time, we are all in this together. And we're going to need everybody. And y'all, Brother Trevor has schooled me. I think I'm a libertarian. So, you know, tell my brother thanks, because I feel so at home in there, you know, the memes and all that good stuff. But at the same time, I learned that there are people in there who share some of the same ideas that I do. And, you know, to everybody in Flint, y'all be encouraged. Winters, I'm standing behind you. I've been sending emails to the Long Island audit, and I'm just praying that he will come to Flint City Council meeting. I'm trying my best. I'll show you the email that I sent him. But I'm trying to get every First Amendment auditor that I possibly can to come to Flint to help us overturn that dictator Liddell. I will not rest until she is out of Flint. I refuse, and I won't stop until Sheldon Neely ass is locked up with Snyder and the rest of them. So y'all have a good one.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much, Tia, for your work. Bye-bye. Mick, what's going on? You've been quiet over there today.
No,
he got this new phone. He can't put the damn phone
on. No, because I was reading some of the stories. No, I was reading the different things that's going on. And it's like our infrastructure, the water. You know what I'm saying? But we seeing 94 million get squandered and ain't nothing helping. I'm looking with Sarah, like she said, they dug up her line. Then when the people said, couldn't even come out and say how many lines, but they went in executive sessions. Then came out and it wasn't what they was told in the executive session. And it's like you just see money come in. Flint had over 800 million come in. Didn't nothing get, but money went every other place but infrastructure. Fix the water system. People, I'm listening to a lady say her grass is burning her grass when they water it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, but the water is fixed.
Right. And chlorine, like, it was so crazy because I wear contacts. And I know when I go to like the water parks and stuff, I gotta take my contacts out because it's something like the chlorine when they get in there with my contacts, they burn my eyes. And this water burns my eyes.
Yeah, now you see what, now look at this. It's the new hustle.
So then it said they're trying to give $200,000 to youth jobs program, but won't tell us the nonprofit that it will go to. Right. They don't want to tell you nothing. And like we was talking about the nonprofits yesterday, then it's like all of this money that the nonprofits are getting, they're making the revenue that, you know, they're bringing in millions all around us, like just in Flint. Yeah. We're talking about the Flint nonprofits. So many millions of dollars coming in, and we got all of these issues. Like I'm like Herman. It should be nothing but butterflies and flowers and on every on every corner.
It's just crazy.
$200,000. Have the agendas came out yet, Dennis, for tomorrow? Because
but how do you,
I haven't seen them yet.
But how can you just push this agenda through without even vetting it?
You got the votes and the people that's gonna do what you tell them to do. They can not gonna ask no questions. They gonna and that's.
See, I'm with Nope. Dennis said nope. And I ain't say I'm with Brother Derek Smart on that.
I blame the people of the city of Flint for being in the denial about the problematic issues that's been going on for years and turning their heads on the solutions. Agree. What the Clack say? What happened to the 200,000 that was supposed to go to the Flint police female locker room? My friend says they haven't done anything to the locker room. It's just like they just, and I've said this before. When they give all of this money to the nonprofits, like all of your ARPA money, like Flint residents should be leading, packing the chambers saying, okay, we couldn't stop y'all from giving our money to the 501c3s. But what we asking for is a follow-up.
Right.
What have they done with the money? Like they come down there and they ask for it and they tell y'all some BS like we're going to build chalets with $25,000. You can't even pour no damn concrete for a driveway these days for $25,000. But they supposed to build chalets. No plans, no blueprints, no nothing. And that gets passed through. Then you got the good church that came with a beautiful presentation. They still got their money, but the people, they still got through the ringer. It took them a while before they could get their money. But then you got some people, they don't even show up and they get their money, they get their appointments, they get whatever. And no questions are asked. Someone please FOIA my emails about ward lines in the upcoming elections. It's worse than anyone knows. Well, Dennis, ain't nobody got to forward your emails. Just put them out there. Send them to me. I'll put them up there. And I'll FOIA them right now. I'm FOIAing them. Send them to me. That way I ain't got to pay no money. Because we ain't got none. Just send them to me and I'll put them up there.
Whoever want to FOIA them and send it to 18 and they will get out.
Yes. Put them up there. They always talking about the emails and stuff. Let's see what's going on.
It's rough.
It's rough.
I gave that rent money up. I looked and cried.
Yeah.
I said, but we got to do this for the people.
Look.
Wi-Fi bill. We finna.
The grocery store isn't open. All of this stuff we got going on. All of this stuff we got going on in Flint. And then they buying one little ambulance. That whoever driving the ambulance gonna be tired as hell.
Listen, that's just like the recording council. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they was getting the tech part, but who still got to record it? Hell, we recorded. But you spent all this money for TVs that don't even work.
Right.
Well, sometimes they put
all of them TVs to what? Just put the time
you got
on there?
These cameras, you couldn't get the sound better. But all this went down. This was, to me, it was just like they said, well, we got to let the ones at the bottom, let's get them some crumbs.
$500,000 don't make you for that change.
Let's give the Judases some crumbs because they're doing a good job. That's why you can see Adele Lewis. I never thought you can vote for your own money. Just anything you're supposed to take yourself off canvas. She couldn't wait to get on there. And that Dubuque, Iowa trip they going on, paid out of the ARPA money. But
I thought they keep switching up.
No, somebody's, Mr. Green said it was her job. Then when the council people came on, we didn't hear nothing from Mr. Green no more yesterday about that when it's on the ARPA. Because I say this, and it's not being funny. When you friend with these people, you can see your friend doing wrong. You're going to still try to speak up for them. That's just the craziness that we be on, because it's like, I don't want to say you doing wrong. That's just like this thing with Adele when she cussed our Pastor Thompson. Reason we at this stage now, because when the pastor was getting cut, that's why I don't believe in none of this stuff.
Flint Caskets at Winters, Banks Funeral Home has 3 ambulances, and why won't the city pay for their service? I thought we was in a contract with them. Don't y'all remember when they had that press conference with Banks Funeral Home and the ambulance service. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember when May said we need our own ambulance. Oh no, we can't afford it, and liability and insurance. And now who running around with the ambulance? But I seen somebody put up there earlier. Said all Mr. May's ideas that he had they show coming to fruition now. Y'all pay attention. And like who was it? Jade Williams. I think that was Jade. That's a part of our Flint Politics reboot. She said she took time and she just went back and searched some of the posts. Take time on Flint Politics reboots and just go back and search some of the posts. Go back and look at the history of Flint for a few years back and just see the things that was going on and see what's going on now. Not a lot has changed. Some of the political affiliations have changed, but y'all need to pay attention. Like, it's like I say it's not a good idea, but then when Mickey said, oh, it's a great idea, that's what we see going on now.
Yeah, we are.
Everything May said, like they want to do.
Yeah. It's just funny.
Is Maurice Davis okay? Yes, Maurice Davis is fine. I talked with him. When did I talk to Maurice? Last week before last. Yeah, Maurice is fine.
About maybe 4 days ago.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, Brother Woodrow, I'm just saying that was a possibility, but we was given possibilities, but you want to see the facts. Well, you know,
the council people came on here and said that it was. The council people said it was getting
Remember
paid.
They said, who was the CFO the one approved it?
That's it.
The CFO, but hey.
CFO Moore, the man in the little uniform.
Yeah, he the one approved it. But I still go back and say this again. We can have these relationships and seeing the people, but I get it. Like
Keisha, go ahead, Mickey. I want you to finish.
Yeah, just like what Derek Moore said. This been going on for long, but the people been overlooking it. Like I said, this is change. It started with the Neely. Now his body went full steroids with corruption, but then but you got to look at who the money going to.
Mm-hmm.
When you start following the money, it's the reason people say follow the money. You can understand. And I understand why Art be saying these gatekeepers, because you have these blacks that they put in these positions that love to get these few ones and twos, and they let stuff go on like this.
Mm-hmm.
You won't fight for the people. We got to have a cancer cluster study here. Why are we having a cancer cluster study here if there wasn't no repercussions from the water?
And it looked like they're trying to start that, because why the hell it ain't got off the ground yet? I mean, what else has to happen before we can get this cancer cluster study off the ground?
Now let's go back to the garbage cans.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, this will be our first meeting tomorrow without Councilwoman Burns. I don't know if she's gonna be in the audience. I don't know if she's gonna show up or not. She should come and take notes. Don't say a word. Just come and sit there and look. And so you can know what's going on. But somebody, Dennis, Jerry, that's left, please ask, because I know damn well I wasn't the only one who heard they had a beautiful plan about these trash cans and recycle bins. Hell, they brought them and sat them in the door of the chamber to the left. Said they were going to put serial numbers on them if someone stole them, and they could return your trash cans to them. And now they're saying that they don't have them. Oh, the city looking for somebody to buy them from. Like, y'all gotta stop letting these damn people get away with these lies.
See what the councilman out the A4 just said.
There's a reason they stopped putting opera reporting forms on the city website. What's the damn reason? Like, we got to. This is the stuff council. Look at that. Look that. That's what I'm talking. That's my girl. She said, I'm gonna be at every meeting, and you be there. We no disruption. If you want to sit by yourself, that's fine. So they can't sing you out and try to put you out for nothing. But yes, be there. And I'm glad. Don't let them stop you from coming to the meetings. But these are the things we want to know, especially about them damn. These people paid $2 million for my ARPA money. Do you know how many roofs?
The platinum package.
The platinum package of trash. Who said that? That was the Cadillac of trash cans. Quincy.
Yeah, Oladale, one of the two.
And ain't nobody got no trash cans. My parents just had to go out and buy a recycle bin yesterday. Just nothing. And then to hear that priority, Miss Rose even called, and she was the one that called and got all of this stuff started. They said they don't even know if it's a recycle pickup in this new contract or whatever they negotiated. But they got that $2 million though, didn't they? It was deducted from Judy's little spreadsheet. So these are the things we have to pay attention to. Call them to the table. Call Priority Waste back up and ask them, why did you all tell us that you were going to be distributing the trash cans with serial numbers on them to the residents of the city of Flint? And why haven't we got them yet? And then let's see what they have to say. I mean, if you gave somebody $2 million, wouldn't you like to know? Carol Kincaid, Winters. I recall the mayor doing a press release with the new trash cans and recycle bins. He said they were in production to be delivered in mid-May, in May, and now they seeking bids. That makes that man's words not trustworthy. Absolutely agree. What times do the meetings start? Tomorrow at 5 o'clock, the finance meeting starts. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, finance meeting starts for, and it will be, who's in charge of that? Who's the chair? Judy, what's her face? Priestley. Judy Priestley is the chair.
Was to sponsor the Red Wings. What you talking about, Dennis?
Dennis talk about they just basically threw $2 million out the damn air.
Wow.
Out the window. Just threw it out the window. So it is 11:05, so we're about to get out of here. So as soon as those agendas come up, which we know that we're only going to get the agendas that they want us to see.
Right.
We don't see them damn add-on resolutions. So Dennis, we don't know if you're going to get your 30-day tomorrow or not. And Jerry, we don't know who's going to get put off tomorrow. But well, the agendas that Vina does send out, I will post them as soon as I get them. And other than that, tell somebody, bring somebody. Flint, you have to quit being so damn scared.
Yeah.
You got to come and stand up, or they always going to just railroad you and just do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, you got to get these gatekeepers out the way now.
And you know what? It's not so much the damn gatekeepers.
Oh, it is.
You got to stand up for your damn stuff. The gatekeepers couldn't move if they didn't have people.
But see, that's what I'm saying. See, you can't let they people get in these seats. This is what a lot of this is. This is they people that's in these seats. Mm-hmm. So if you really got the people that really the citizens, if they really voted, you can change that overnight. You know what I'm saying? Quincy wouldn't be in there, but the problem is you gotta hope you vet these people, like I said, and they gotta play fair, because like that Davina, remember, she wasn't voted, she was selected for that seat.
So they keep dangling that over her head.
Yeah.
You don't do what we say, we got the votes to get you removed.
Yeah, and then her pay, like I said, tell somebody. When they give you that pay, they want that pay. I don't care what nobody say. You can go from making $30,000 to $80,000. And a lot of people gonna be like, listen, man, I want to do this and that. They get caught up in the trinkets. Mm-hmm. Oh, I can travel, I can go to Vegas, I can go do this and that. But is that really, because you're gonna able to go to these places, is that really fulfilling your life?
And you know,
you still got to come back to this water.
That's true. And another thing I want to see, like all of those people that was in the position that was running for that first ward council seat, I want to see how many coming up to that meeting tomorrow. Who gonna show up? We see this all the time, but you know they're so interested in Flint until they don't get selected or elected.
Yeah.
But pay attention and see who still hangs around City Hall after they didn't get selected for the appointment. Y'all pay attention and see who really has your best interest in heart. So, Mick, anything else?
I'm just saying. Thank you for everybody that tuned in with us. You know, we see you tomorrow. Same bad channel, same bad time. Well, same bad time, same bad channel. Y'all know we're going to try to bring y'all the best. And, I mean, we might talk mess about some of y'all friends, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Have a good one.
Peace.